Hi everybody, my name's Melissa and I'm going to try to make my first floss tube video, and I believe I'm going to call my channel The Obsessive Cross Stitcher. That's me, Mel the Obsessive Cross Stitcher. And I've got a few things I want to talk about, but I guess what I'm going to do is do your Know Your Needleworker tag first, kind of get people familiar with who I am. And you have to excuse me, I had some teeth pulled the other day, and so I'm having to let my gums rest, so I don't have my dentures in right now. So hopefully the next time you see me, I'll have my dentures in and I'll be feeling a little bit better. But anyway, I've got a couple of whips that I'm working on, and I've got a little bit of haul and a couple other things to show you. So on your Know Your Needleworker tag, the first question is where do you live? I live in St. Louis, Missouri, suburb of St. Louis called Florissant. And what do I do for a living? I'm disabled. I'm a permanent disabled person. I have a candle business. I make and sell my own candles, and I've been doing that since 2002, and I enjoy that. I really enjoy that. And for anybody that may be interested in any of my candles, I don't know how to put anything down at the bottom here, so I'm going to have my 12-year-old son, who knows everything about technology, to show me how to do all of that later. And I apologize, the light may not be as good as I'd like for it to be. Hopefully I'll get that better the next time too. But my website for my candles is Sonlight, SONLIGHT, candles with a K, KANDLES, and AND, more, MORE.com. So sonlightcandlesandmore.com. And I hope you guys may find some things there on the website that you might like. I don't have any of my cross stitch stuff up there. I don't sell my cross stitch. I had some finishes that I had from a few years back, but I gave them all away, so I don't have anything finished to show you. But hopefully pretty soon, I'm working on some stuff that hopefully I'll have some stuff to show you that'll be finished pretty soon. Do you have any other hobbies? Well, like I just said, I love to make candles, and I make jewelry. And other than that, my other hobby is I love collecting anything wolf paraphernalia, any kind of wolf pictures, wolf blankets. I'm gonna show you a couple of wolf cross stitch patterns here pretty soon. But I love all things wolves. So anything that has to do with wolves, I love, and I like to work on. So do I have any kids? Yes, I have one son. He's 12 years old, and I've got a little puppy here. Look up, Papa. I don't know if you can see Paco. Let me see if I can get him to sit up for a little bit. Sit up, Paco. There you go. You can kind of just barely see his little face there. That's my 7-year-old puppy. That's my 7-year-old four-legged baby. And that's Paco. And I have a 12-year-old son, and we live with my fiance. We're getting married here in a few months, and so we can't wait for that. We're really excited about that, and I'm getting distracted here. But we're looking at moving pretty soon to Colorado Springs, and I know that Andrea in Colorado, Stitches in Colorado, is out there in the spring. So hopefully maybe this time next year when I get out there, I'll be able to maybe hook up with her and get to meet her. I like to meet, other fellow cross stitchers and stuff. So maybe I'll be able to meet up with her and we can get together and do some cross stitching. Do I have any pets? I just showed you my 7-year-old. You can kind of barely see his head there in the corner. I know the lighting's not that great, but you can see his head there in the corner. Let's see if I can get this light a little better. It might help. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to do any good or not. That's not doing any much better, but anyway. What is my favorite movie? Well, one of my favorite movies, I love the Fast and Furious movies, all the Fast and Furious movies. So those are my favorite, pretty much to date. All the ones, I haven't seen the newest one yet. I know it's out and I want to go see it with my son. But those are my favorite. That's my favorite set of movies is Fast and Furious. My favorite TV show. What's my favorite TV show? I guess Marcus and Joni, which is a Christian show on Daystar. Marcus and Joni Lamb. That's my favorite TV show. I love to watch them every day and see what they're up to and see what they're doing. What is your favorite music genre? My favorite music genre, I have a couple of them, really. One of them is the contemporary Christian music. I love contemporary Christian. I used to sing with a contemporary Christian band. So I love contemporary Christian music. I love smooth jazz and R&B. So those are my favorite ones there. What is my favorite book? I have to say my favorite book is the Bible. I don't read it as much as I should. But I do love reading the Bible and studying the Word and learning more about what God has for us in His Word. What word describes me best? I would say loyal. I'm very loyal to people that I'm close to. My fiance will tell you that, you know, sometimes I get my feelings hurt because I get too loyal sometimes to people that aren't as loyal to me as I am to them, and sometimes I get my feelings hurt by getting too close to people and loving too much or caring too much, and then you don't get that back, and so that can tend to hurt a little bit sometimes when you don't do that, when you don't get the love back. But those are the answers to my Know Your Needleworker tag. I'm going to show you next some whips that I have going on right now. This is the first one. Like I said, I do all things wolf. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's the wolf called Beautiful Dreamer. I believe it's done by by Custom Crafts, and that's what it's going to look like when it's finished. Pardon the glare. I know there's a glare on that. This is where I'm at so far with it. That's the ear right about there. You can see it's one of his ears going down to his face, and that's going to be, I think, one of his eyes right there. And that's where I'm at with that so far. I work on it pretty much every day. I try and stitch almost every day. So, that's the one work in progress I've got going. My next one is the Home Sweet Home, and it's got the picture of Texas on there, but I'm going to change it to Colorado since we're moving to Colorado in the next 12 months. I'm going to change that to Colorado. So that's what that's going to look like when it's done. So far, I've just got this. I just started on this one, so that's as much as I've gotten done so far. There you go. That's that. And like I said, I'm gonna change the Texas to Colorado. Another work in progress. I started this. I didn't like the fabric it was on. And so I'm waiting. I just ordered some new fabric, and so I'm waiting for the new fabric to come in. And I don't think I can really show this to you. I don't have any pictures of what it's going to look like when it's done. Shoot, I can't show this to you. Anyway, my fiance is a Doctor Who fan. He's a Doctor Who fanatic, and I've got this pattern that is the blue TARDIS, the telephone booth that they go in and change and travel through time in. And I'm getting ready. Like I said, I started on it. I didn't like the fabric it was on. It was on a really stiff Aida, and so I've ordered some French country material, 14 count, just like this. What the wolf is on is also on French country. This is a French country mocha. I'm ordering a French country rain. It's a little softer material, and I think I'm gonna like that a lot better. I do have a couple of finishes. I also like to do the diamond painting, the diamond dots, the diamond painting, and this is a finished one that I just got done doing. It's a cross, a golden cross. You can see the sparkly diamond facets in there. They call them diamond facets, and that's that. I've got another one that I'm working on, and it may have a glare on it. You may not be able to see this too good because of the glare. But again, this is another wolf. Let me see if I can raise this up so you can see it better. It's a wolf and a lady, like a Native American woman in this, and that's, you can see that I haven't finished it yet, but that's what that looks like. And it's going to take me a little while to finish this one. It's got a lot of different colored facets that go on there that I have to put on there, so it's going to take me a little while to finish that, but not too long. I guess I can show you my haul now, the stuff that I just got recently. One of the things that I got was this pattern here. It's also by Custom Crafts, and it's called Gaze. It's a wolf, and that's what it's going to look like when it's finished. I hope to start on this one within the next couple of weeks or so. I plan to put this one in. I don't really do rotation. I'm kind of like Heather Thetford. I like her. She just works on what she likes to work on, and that's kind of like the way I am. I just work on what I feel like I want to work on for that day or during that time. And I know I'm rambling. You have to excuse me. This is my first Floss Tube video, so I'm kind of just getting used to learning how to do this. But here's one that I'm getting ready to start. I haven't started on it yet, but this is another part of my haul that I got. It's a horse. And that's what it'll look like when it's finished. And let's see. Here's one. It says, "Everything is possible with God." I just love that little church. Reminds me of a little church that I saw once. That I said if I ever got married again, I'd like to get married in that little church. It was on a little hill in California. But we're not going to California to get married. My fiance and I aren't. So we'll have to get married in maybe find a little church in the mountains or something in Colorado when we get there to get married in. But there's that one. And I think I have one more. Yeah, I do. I have one more. No? I have two more. This one is called A Pair of Wolves. And that's what that's going to look like when it's finished. These are all kits that I got and I like to work on. these are the kind of things that I work on when I'm at the doctor's office, so they don't take that much to really do. I don't have to really carry a lot of floss with me. I can put the floss in a little ring and, you know, carry it with me in a little bag and work on it at the doctor's offices and stuff. I have some medical issues that have me in doctor's offices a lot, so it gives me a chance to work on stuff. The Home Sweet Home that I was working on, I was working on that earlier today at the doctor's office, and got a lot of that done today too. I just started on it yesterday, and I see where I've already gotten with that one. So this is my last one, and it's the Footprints poem that comes from a biblical saying. I don't know if you can see it, but it says, "He spoke, my precious child, I love you and would never leave you. When you saw only one set of footprints, that's when I carried you." And that's what it'll look like when it's done. There we go. Okay. And I'm already at 16 minutes. I don't really have a lot of stuff to talk about today. Like I said, I work on stuff as I feel like it, depending on how I'm feeling. Like I said, I have some medical issues. I just had some surgery on my right foot recently, so I'm recovering from that. And I just found out the other day that I'm going to have some surgery on my back. So that'll keep me laid up for a little while. So hopefully I'll use that time to stitch without having to have an excuse to just stitch all the time and not do anything else but stitch, because I won't be able to get up and do any housework or any chores or anything like that. I'll have to leave that up to my son and my fiance to do when I have that done, and that probably won't be for another couple months yet. And I guess I'll do some shout outs. One of the shout out, you know, I guess one of the people that I really like watching on here is Sherry. Just keep calm and cross stitch. And I also like Heather Thedford. I think that's her name. I think that's her last name. I know she's looking for somebody to help her with a title, a name for her Floss Tube channel. And I love her. I love all the work that she's doing. Andrea Stitches in Colorado. I like her. I Heart Cross Stitch. I love looking at her stuff. And that's all I can think of right now. I know there's some more that I like. But those are the ones that come to mind right now. And again, like I said, I'm thinking about I believe I'm going to be calling my channel the Obsessive Cross Stitcher. So, because I'm obsessed with it. That's all. I mean, whenever I'm not doing anything, I'm cross stitching. I'm working on stuff. So, I do have a UFO to show you, but I'll show that the next time I come on. Depending on how many comments I get on this, if I do another one. I'm hoping to do another one. I hope you guys like this, and maybe I'll have some better lighting. You guys can see better, and maybe I won't be as fumbly as I am right now. But I'm almost at 20 minutes now, so I guess I'll go ahead and end this for now. Maybe do a longer one later. I'm trying to, my fiance and I and my son, we're looking at maybe taking a short trip, 2 hours up the highway to Bloomington, Illinois, where that's the closest cross stitch L&S to us here in St. Louis. We've got a couple of needlework shops here, but they're all needlepoint and embroidery. They're not cross stitch. So the closest cross stitch shop, like I said, to us is a place in Bloomington, Illinois. We're going to just make a road trip out of it and go up there for a couple of days, stay in a hotel. My son loves to swim, so I found a hotel that's got an indoor pool and stuff that we'll stay there and swim, and I'll get to stitch, you know, sit up in the bed and stitch, you know, during the day, and I'm going to go to the needlework store and talk, maybe shop and get some stuff there. Ask them a few questions on some stuff that I'm learning. One thing I have not done yet is beading. I know Heather said that she didn't think that she would ever do beading, but then she said never say never. And I didn't think I would ever do beading either, but I'd like to learn how to do it. Just in case I do like it and want to do more. I'm going to get a pattern. I've got a pattern. It's a Native American woman. I love Native American stuff also because I'm part Native American. And it's got beading on it, so I'm going to take that with me and see if they can show me at the shop in Bloomington how to do the beading on the pattern, and I'll see if I like it, and if I do, then maybe I'll get some more patterns that have beading on them, maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, that's about all for right now. Maybe the next time I come on, I'll have some more whips to show you. Maybe I will have gotten the material for the blue TARDIS by then and can start on it and show you the progress I've made on that. That's a big pattern, so it's going to take me a long time to do it. It may take me until next year when we get to Colorado to finish it, because it's a big pattern. So I don't know. I've got the smaller ones too, and I've got a couple of other things I'm going to be ordering pretty soon, so I'll have some new hauls to show you the next time I come on too. So anyway, hope you guys liked it, and I will be talking to you again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.